Get you a dad that throw all your shit outside. Yeah, it's my dad. Hey, yeah, that nigga throw. He just kicked the sun out.
Holy shit.
Alright, you feel cool for doing that? Hey, I thought I was capping, my nigga. This nigga weird. All my shit outside. I told you guys I was not capping. He calls me a failure. He said I'm not going to be anything, and now he just really like throwing myself outside. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm with my friend right now, but yeah, y'all help me get big. Give me the hype. Thank you. Yes, sir. I just got kicked out by my father, part 2, but permanently. So I didn't go to school today. One day out of the whole year. What are the odds? I'm probably missed like a couple. But I slept in. I was tired. I didn't hear my alarm. Okay. Bro came home. I was still home. He said, "Why are you here?" I said, "Because I was asleep." But I just woke up though. Bro said, "Get out." I'm like, "All right, can I call a ride or something?" So I would just be sitting outside. He said, "Nah, nigga, get out right now." All I had was my bag that I already had something ready, and I just grabbed my personals, and I'm out. The sad thing about it is my father, he told me I'm a loser and I'm gonna be a failure in life. Like, I swear to God, this just happened. And I want to prove him wrong so bad. Nobody in my family went to college, none of that. We're not really wealthy over here. I wanted to be the first person in the family to make a difference. If everybody liked this video and show some love, I really appreciate it. What's good, YouTube? How y'all doing, man? So I'm here our story time where I got kicked out, man. When, where, why? It was right here, this exact location, man. This door right here. So I just kind of came back here to y'all, like, the scenario. Like, even me being here right now, I'm like, damn, man. I remember, like, all my stuff was, like, thrown out right here. So y'all gonna see that in the previous video. But, so basically, guys, this is a story time where I got kicked out and went and everything like that. So, basically, bro, me and my dad, we both Geminis, man. So we kind of bump heads here and there, you know, maybe argue about this and that. So throughout time, like, it'll be arguments like this, for example, like, why you got your shirt off? Like, I'm like, I got my shirt off, you know what I mean? Because I'm a boy, I'm a man, you know what I mean? I'm in the house, I live here, so. And he'll be like, my wife here, just better put your shirt on. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm not saying like my dad's like the worst dad in the world. It be situations too, like he'll be like, you know, clean the dishes. And it's like my cousin live here, my little brother, my little sister, and they old enough to clean dishes. I'm like, damn, why I gotta clean the dishes? Why they didn't clean the dishes? And he'll be like, I told you to clean it, you ain't paying no bills. So, you know what I mean? From that perspective, a little bit, I kind of understood what he was saying now. But at that time, you know, I was kind of like ignorant as well myself. So I always remember my dad trying just to 100% put out to be bad guy. But so basically we were arguing throughout that week, and when he was texting me at school, like, when you get home, all your shit gonna be outside. I'm done with you. You can't live here no more. You don't respect me, so you can't live under my household. So I thought he was playing. So I get home, and then he like, you thought I was playing? Yeah, nah, get all this shit. So that's why you see the video, he like saying, get all this shit. So my first brand, I'm like, damn, what do I do? Like, I can't just run in the house. I can't just take you know what I mean? So I was like, I'm gonna record it. Like, damn, you know, you hurt me, man. So I want to record him. And basically my friend stayed in his apartment. His name was Tony. And he lived over there. We're good friends. Every time we got off the bus, like, you know, he'll see me. So I sit at his house for like a couple hours, and then my mom ended up coming to get me. Now, mind you, I haven't lived with my mom since I was like 3 years old. My dad took me away from my mother. So, you know, I caught her off and on, but I never really lived with her since I was 3 years old. So, it was kind of like a new experience. Like, she wasn't, you know, used to have me. Like, she had her husband or her boyfriend she's been with for a couple of years. And they live in a studio apartment. So basically, it's a 1-bedroom apartment, and it's just like, when you come in, it's a living room, then 1 bedroom. So basically, I was in the living room. So I guess, I don't know, at the time, like, they weren't really, you know, comfortable with me staying there. I think my mom was cool, but, you know, her husband, you know, it's a man, like, you know, the movie Baby Boy, you know, like, the man wants you to get out eventually. So I guess he wasn't kind of used to it. I guess I was eating too much food. I don't know. You know, they already had a budget. They was already paid at a certain amount. So I guess when I came in, it was like, damn, like, they wasn't, you know, I guess they wasn't ready for it. So, but I didn't know that until after. This ties in. So I was living with my mom for like a week and a half. And basically what my mom told me one day was, Ty, when you get out of school, you with your friends, whatever, we're gonna meet up with your dad, and we're gonna get the rest of your stuff. I know you still got some stuff in your house. I'm like, okay, bet, I'll get the rest of my stuff. I don't mind to get that. So I get dropped off by my friends. I'm like, hey, Mom, I'm here. Are you here yet? Are you outside in the car? Like, where do I go in? She's like, yeah, I'm here. Come inside. Knock on the door. They all say, come in. I come inside. It's my mom, her husband, my dad, his wife. All my things that my dad threw out and I took to my mom's house, they were all back in there. So I guess they've been texting or whatever, like, hey, you gonna take them back, whatever. And then my dad, he was laughing, like, I told you nobody want to deal with your ass. He was laughing at me. I'm like, damn, like, I mean, I didn't even do nothing to my mom. It's like my mom, like, cussed me, like, Ty, you got to go back. It wasn't nothing like that. They did it cold to where my dad, when I came in, he was just laughing. I'm like, okay, that's funny, y'all got me. And I ain't gonna lie, on the inside I was really hurt. I'm like, damn, like, dude, like, do y'all want to take care of y'all son, bro? Like, if I was like, grown like I am now, if I was like 18, 19, I'm like, okay, it's still kind of hurt, but it's like, at least I'm like an adult. Like, it's legal for me to, like, get kicked out. But I was still 16, bro. You know what I mean? So I was like, damn, like, y'all, like, my own parents want to take care of me. For my personal, like, experience, I probably would send myself to boot camp. Or, like, I would send my son to boot camp or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, instead of, like, kicking him out in the streets, you never knew what I could have turned to. So, basically, the second time I got kicked out was, I think it was, like, a month later. So I was kind of doing a little better. My dad, when we got back, you know what I mean? And, like I said, I'm not a perfect child. Like, most kids miss school throughout the year, so I had missed a couple days. I ain't trying to make it sound I'm just like the victim. Like, oh, I missed one day. I did miss one day, but I also mentioned that I missed a couple days. But it wasn't just like every day back to back. So my dad came home. He worked overnight that night. He came home early in the morning when I was still there. Knocked on my door like, whoa, just came in like, what you doing here? Like, why you still here? I'm like, my bad, I was asleep. You know what I mean? I didn't hear my alarm. He said, you think I don't hear my alarm for work when I gotta pay these bills? Get your ass up. You know what I mean? He grabbed me. You know what I mean? Like, he tried to shake me, like, wake me up. And then his wife came out like, Sydney, leave him alone. My dad named Sydney. I'm like, damn, like, you trying to fight me? Like, yeah, nigga, like, you got shit. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I don't know exactly what I said. I said something like, damn, you trying to fight me? Like, I'm a kid. Like, I said, I don't give a fuck you, kid, nigga. You in my motherfucking house. You get your ass up. You go to school. I don't give a fuck. Which is cool. I respect that. You know what I mean? It was cool, but he told me to get the fuck out. You know what I mean? If it was me, I probably would have took me to school. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you know what? You here, bro? You need to get up. You do need to go to school. Don't get me wrong. You messed up, but let me take you to school, bro. Don't be missing school. He cussing me out, bro. So I ain't gonna lie. Now that I've gotten a little bit older, I see people be having bad days at work and have bad situations with their life, and then they'll like put it on something else. So I was like, the way I assume he had a bad day at work, though. He was taking it all out on me. Could have got fired that day. I don't know. But now that I kind of done grown up and mature, I can kind of like sense it was something like that. So basically he hyped up. He in the living room now, and I'm in my room. Like, he like, get the fuck out of my house, bro. My stepmom is holding him back, bro. My dad like a big dude. He like 6'2", like almost 300 pounds. He a big dude, bro. I was really small at the time too. So I was very intimidated. I'm like, okay, let me get my shit. I ain't trying to get my black ass beat. And she holding him back. I'm like, damn, she really like what if she let go? Like, he gonna try to assault me? He gonna try to slam me? Like, I ain't gonna lie. I know today's time, like, you can't touch your kids, you can't whoop them. But nigga, I done got whooped, like straws on, like whooped everywhere. I done got all that, bro. I done got socked, all that shit, bro. I don't know. Back in the day it's different, but yeah, I done had all that shit happen to me. So basically, long story short, I just had to hurry up. I grabbed my hoodie. I had my backpack, your school backpack. I got my school stuff in it. I got one more backpack, and I went in my bathroom and got my charger, got my deodorant, toothbrush, all that type of stuff. And then that's why I left outside. And then I came right here, and I was like, so I just got kicked out by my father. And it's the same apartment, this is exactly where I lived here, right here, guys. This apartment in this lane, this window, see that window right there, with that little black thing right there, and look, that's where my room was at right there. So that's where I lived at, man, and I used to come right here. So I came right here. I didn't know what to do. I would call my friend. I had a couple of days. Everybody was at school. So I'm like, yeah, sir, I just got kicked out by my father. And I ain't gonna lie, it hurt, bro. I'm like, damn, so I got kicked out again, man. And I mean, I didn't gotta go to my mom's, but it's like, damn, did they really want me there, bro? You know what I mean? So it really hurt me, man. It really did. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. For a second, I kind of almost lost track of myself, bro. I started hanging with my friends, like, they're not the best friends for me, though. Like, friends that kind of, like, got something happen to them, too. Like, some of them even got their dad, or some of them, their mom died, stuff like that. So they didn't, the way they handled their problems, I kind of had a glance at that. I'm not going to say exactly what I did, but, I kind of went down the wrong path, and I almost lost myself, bro, because, I was hurt, bro. Like I said, my dad, I had him my whole life. Like, we lived in Arkansas. Like, I didn't show, I didn't drove around my dad. Like, my whole life I was with my dad. Like, I ain't gonna lie, some people never had their dad left them. Some people was born without a dad. So, it still hurts you, but you know what I mean? Like, you've been for so long without it, it don't hurt you as bad. But, like, I had my dad, bro. Like, I didn't have my dad my whole life, so it was like, damn, it kind of hit deep. You know what I mean? Like, my dad throwing me out, man. Like, you don't want your son no more, man? Like, at 16 years old. So, yeah, man. So then I ended up living with my mom, and for like a year or two until I turned 18 years old, and then I ended up getting my own place, guys. So, but that's a big part of my journey, though. This is a big part of my life that happened. Like I said, like, people like, do you forgive your dad? Are you still cool with him? No, I do forgive him. I don't hate him. I'm not like, hey, where's dad in the world? Like, I don't want to never talk to you again. But at that moment, I did feel like that. I started to prove him wrong. But now I'm like, okay, I already kind of, made like a little establishment. But now I kind of matured. Like, hey, man, he must have felt some type of way. The way he was raised, his dad left him at 2 years old. You know what I mean? So it's like, you got to think about how other people are raised. If I was in a billionaire house or a millionaire house, Like, you know, they'll pay for me to go, you know, private school. They're paying for me to like get a car at 16. Like, you know what I mean? Like, get good grades, you know what I mean? Like, they get nurtured a different way and babied a different way. Like, I didn't have that, you know what I mean? So I had to think, like, you know, how he was born, what happened to him as growing up and stuff like that. So I kind of matured, like, okay, I kind of forgive him and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? Well, we don't really talk as much though. We have talked after, you know, we said sorry to each other, we give each other, and you know, but it's gonna be always different though, man. You know, until I guess I would just fully grow. You know what I mean? Because like I said, his birthday is June 2nd. My birthday is June 5th. We both Geminis. We bump heads. It's gonna be like that, man. But like I said, y'all, this video is supposed to be my YouTube. And I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma, man. It's kind of hard from here. I'm trying to be like one of the first YouTubers that make it out and like make a difference in my city, man. Because a lot of people that went to a similar situation like me or just something like that, like they turn to the streets, bro. They, you know, they start being hard and you know what I mean. And I can't blame them because I almost got into it myself. It's so like it's just what they want you to do, bro, in today's society. So I want to be different, man. I want to stand out, be different, chase my dreams, bro. So I'm posting this on my YouTube video on my YouTube so you guys can see my story. I want y'all to fill me out and I want y'all to see my whole process. Right now, bro, I got my car message. You know what I mean? I'm still like I have achieved more since that day. Don't get me wrong. I've done pretty good. I'm sorry, I'm gonna call, but I've done pretty good, guys. Like throughout, you know, my whole life, got me a little place now. But I still want the mansions, the Lamborghinis, Ferraris. I want all that, bro. You hear me? We still climbing, bro. I don't have none of that yet, bro. I got like a little old school BMW. I got a little cool apartment, don't get me wrong. And I'm grateful because most people don't have these things, but I still want to work my ass off to get it, man. So I'm doing this video right now so y'all can see what we go through this whole journey, what we go through, what we gonna do. I'm manifesting that right now, man. I only got 5,000 subscribers right now, and that's still a lot, and I appreciate every piece of my 5,000 subscribers. But watch, we gonna have 1 million one day. We gonna work our ass to get it, man. And that's how, baby. I love y'all so much for staying this long. Make sure y'all please like, subscribe, and comment, and we out, baby. Meow, sky.